February 28th, 2026, 8:10 a.m., Tehran. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei sits in his office at the Leadership House compound on Pasteur Street. Around him, 7 of Iran's most powerful men: IRGC Commander Mohammad Pakpour, Defense Minister Aziz Nasserzadeh, Chief of Staff Abdul Rahim Mousavi. They're discussing Iran's response to American pressure. The meeting was called at the last minute. Nobody knows the CIA has been tracking Khamenei's movements for 6 months. Nobody knows that 18 hours ago, American intelligence intercepted communications revealing this exact meeting. And nobody hears the missiles coming. 60 seconds from now, this building will no longer exist. For months, the plan was simple. Wait for nighttime, strike under darkness. But this morning changed everything. Trump received a call on Air Force One, the entire Iranian leadership in one room. The window was too perfect to wait. Operation Epic Fury begins. 2,000 kilometers west, Israeli F-35 stealth fighters cross into Iranian airspace. They've been flying for 2 hours. Behind them, 200 more aircraft, F-15 strike fighters, F-16s providing cover, aerial refueling tankers keeping them airborne. From the Persian Gulf, American B-2 stealth bombers joined the assault. 550 aircraft total, the largest combined air operation since the Gulf War. The first bomb drops. A GBU-31 JDAM penetrates the reinforced concrete roof of Leadership House. 2,000 pounds of explosives detonate inside the conference room. The blast wave travels at 7,000 meters per second. Khamenei doesn't see it coming. The room vaporizes in an instant. 6 more missiles strike in rapid succession. Each one creates a 15-meter crater. The compound erupts in flames. Secondary explosions tear through the complex as ammunition storage detonates. Black smoke billows into the morning sky, visible from 15 kilometers away. An eyewitness later tells CNN what he saw. The sky turned orange. I thought it was sunrise. Then the ground shook like an earthquake. Khamenei dies instantly. 48 officials killed with him in that first 60 seconds. But the strike on Leadership House is just the opening move. While Tehran burns, the real target of Operation Epic Fury reveals itself 200 kilometers south, Natanz, Iran's primary uranium enrichment facility, the heart of the nuclear program. 4 B-2 bombers approach from different vectors. Each carries 16 GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrators, 30,000-pound bunker busters specifically designed to destroy underground facilities. The bombs have one purpose: penetrate 60 meters of reinforced concrete before detonation. The first MOP strikes. The entrance building disintegrates. The second bomb punches through layers of concrete and steel. The third reaches the underground centrifuge halls. The fourth detonates deep inside the mountain. The explosion registers on seismographs 300 kilometers away. Underground, the enrichment facility collapses. Thousands of centrifuges crushing under tons of rock and concrete. Years of nuclear research buried in seconds. Iran's path to a nuclear weapon just got significantly longer. Meanwhile, above Tehran, Israeli jets execute Wave 2. Their targets? Iran's air defense network. Without air defenses, Iranian airspace belongs to the attackers. Missile batteries across the city explode one by one. Mobile SAM sites destroyed before they can respond. Radar installations go dark. Communications towers collapse. In 12 minutes, Tehran's air defense shield ceases to exist. The capital is defenseless, and 200 Israeli jets now control the sky. But Iran isn't finished, not even close. Deep in hardened bunkers scattered across the country, IRGC commanders survived the initial assault. Communications restored through backup systems. Emergency protocols activated. The Supreme National Security Council, operating from an undisclosed location, authorizes immediate retaliation. Operation True Promise 4. Mobile missile batteries across Iran receive launch orders. 150 ballistic missiles prepare to fire. The targets: Israel and American military bases across 9 countries. That evening, Shuaiba Port in Kuwait, a logistics facility where American soldiers coordinate supply operations. 18 Army personnel working the night shift, moving ammunition, loading trucks, standard operations. Nobody sees the Iranian ballistic missile streaking through the night sky. The Fateh 110 slams into the ammunition storage area. The explosion is catastrophic. The blast wave flattens 3 buildings. Flames shoot 200 feet into the air. Secondary explosions continue for 30 minutes. When the smoke clears, 6 American soldiers are dead, 18 more wounded. The first U.S. combat deaths in what some are already calling the beginning of World War III. 3 hours later, the chaos multiplies. 3 American F-15E Strike Eagles return from missions over Iran. They enter Kuwaiti airspace at high speed, but the situation on the ground has deteriorated. Communications jammed. Identification systems overwhelmed. Kuwaiti air defense batteries track the incoming aircraft. Friend or foe identification fails. The missiles launch. All 3 American jets go down. The pilots eject successfully, rescued hours later by special forces. But the friendly fire incident exposes how quickly controlled operations spiral into chaos. While Kuwait burns, the war spreads south. Dubai International Airport, one of the busiest aviation hubs on Earth. That afternoon, a single Iranian Shahed 136 suicide drone evades all defenses. It strikes Terminal 3 at 4:23 p.m. local time. The explosion tears through the building, passengers running, glass shattering, the terminal erupts in flames. Within minutes, UAE authorities close all airspace. One of the world's busiest airports shuts down completely. Thousands stranded. The fires burn for 6 hours. Near the coast, the Burj Al Arab catches fire. It's unclear if it's a direct hit or burning debris from intercepted missiles, but the images are apocalyptic. One of the world's most luxurious hotels consumed by flames. The war has arrived on the doorstep of global commerce, but Iran saves its heaviest barrage for Israel. Tel Aviv, evening rush hour. The city center packed with commuters heading home. Air raid sirens wail. People run for shelters. Iron Dome batteries engage incoming missiles. The system works as designed, intercepting 90% of the barrage. But 10% get through. Multiple impacts across the city. One missile slams into an apartment building. The structure collapses. 89 casualties. 40 buildings damaged. In Beit Shemesh, 15 kilometers west of Jerusalem, another missile strikes a residential neighborhood. 9 killed instantly. Israeli emergency services scramble. Hospitals overflow. The Iron Dome ammunition depleting with each wave. And more missiles are coming. The next morning brings a new threat from the north. 5 a.m. Northern Israel. Radar operators detect something alarming. Not missiles, drones. Hundreds of them, launched from southern Lebanon. Hezbollah has joined the war. The swarms overwhelm Israeli air defenses. Multiple impacts across Haifa, Acre, Nahariya. Explosions in residential areas. Power grid damaged. Water infrastructure hit. Israel responds with maximum force. F-16 strike Hezbollah positions in Beirut's southern suburbs. The bombardment continues for 6 hours. 52 killed, among them Hussein Makhled, Hezbollah's intelligence chief, a targeted assassination strike. By March 3rd, day 4 of the conflict, Israeli armor crosses into southern Lebanon. ground forces supported by air power. The objective: destroy Hezbollah's infrastructure within 10 kilometers of the border. The Lebanese government, desperate to avoid state collapse, takes an unprecedented step. Parliament declares Hezbollah's military wing illegal, a decision that would have been unthinkable a week ago. Back in Iran, chaos deepens. The Interim Leadership Council meets in an undisclosed bunker. President Masoud Pezeshkian, Chief Justice Mohseni Ejei, Ayatollah Arafi, they face impossible decisions. Khamenei is dead. 48 officials gone. No clear successor. No functional command structure. The Assembly of Experts, the body supposed to choose a new supreme leader, cannot meet. Too dangerous. Too chaotic. Iran has entered uncharted territory. And as you watch this, the situation continues to unfold. By tomorrow, everything could change. Because in war, nothing is certain except that more violence is coming. The strike that was supposed to end Iran's threat may have only guaranteed that the next war will be even more devastating.